So I'm sorry, guys. So what happened? So here we have seen it whenever if the in charge is filled. For example, if the in charge is filled, Andrew Watch, automatically the in charge email ID and in charge phone number has to fill it. For example, here the Andrew Watch email ID is what is this one? If you see this one, Andrew Watch at the rate example.com. So that what happened, it will be the same thing. And phone number it may different. So, but if it is coming one, but here I can see test at the rate test.com. I can give any name. That means, and also if I selected the different name, for example, ITF user, so I has to populate the ITF user email ID. The requirement is whenever if the user is logged in, so we have to check the whatever. Sorry, whenever if the user is changing, is in charge is changing the email ID and has to change it. So I'm just going to create in the one. So right now I'm just checking the same thing. Let's see how it will execute. I'm sorry guys for what happened. So now when you click on new, so I will do the in charge field depending upon the in charge field, it has to change it. Same user, we can do the same thing. So in charge details, autofill. So I'm just giving here the same concept on change. So I'm just taking the in charge field. Now here, so for this one, what is the logic? First we need to fetch what was the user has entered value. So where user equal to g underscore form dot get value of, so the in charge, sorry, not get value. Since it is a reference field, we can use the get reference. Get reference. So get reference is a method which will fetch the what are the existing values for the same thing. So which means existing reference field values we can fetch it. That means what is the value has entered in one, it will come automatically. See here. So I can write it. And the next thing we need to, since we need to fetch that one, we need to fetch the values. We need to set the value g underscore form dot set value of, so the in charge details. So here u underscore in charge is user dot, so I'm just going to the user table. So I'm sorry, I'm just going to the user table. If I open, this email ID has to do it. So I'm just going user dot, so email at this field we can give it user dot email, so it will automatically populate here. The next thing g underscore form dot set value of you, sorry, so in charge is fine, and the next one in charge phone number. I'm just taking this mobile phone number as this one, and I'm just mobile underscore, the phone number is the logical name. Mobile underscore name is the logical one, and this one here I'm just going to save this one. Let's see how it will execute. This is the able tutor, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reload this form. So here I'm just going to the able, In charge, I'm just going to pick the able tutor. Let me pick it. Okay, the tutor is able tutor is not showing. That's okay. We can pick the Andrew Watch details and we can change his details and let's see how it will executes. Okay, users. Andrew and DREW Andrew Watch. Oh yes, OCH. So he is the Andrew Watch. So what I am need is Andrew Watch mobile number 2 789 789 789 1 2. Sorry, 2. So if I am going to pick the Andrew Watch, DREW Andrew Watch. See, if I pick it, this automatically will fill it. So if I give the any other number, Arya, so this Arya will, this is his don't have phone number, it will come. Or if I pick any other person number like David Lu, the David Lu email will come. Like that, we can create one. But here, if I create it, but still the user has the ability to modify it. So if you want able to modify it, what happened? We need to make a field read only. If you want to make field read only, g underscore form dot set read only. So the same option, u underscore email underscore id as false. It's g underscore form dot set read only. Set read only. I'm just saving. Now what happened? I'm just going to reload this one. So again, I'm just going to select the Andrew Watch and what you written here. Sorry, we have given the set read only as a true, false, but it should be true. That means since we need to do it once. So true. So I'm just going to reload this page. See, since we are given, it will be automatically go to the read only state. This is a basic thing we can check with the one hand. But whatever you have followed, which is not a best practice, the always in the client script the best practice is use a function, what you call function calling. So here I'm just using here, I'm just using here, after that using, I'm just defining a callback function. So callback, so if I use a define a callback, the next step is I'm just writing function callback, callback. I'm sorry, call in the we have given a capital and user. So the always why we have asked to do the best practice. So this is the defined of if you callback function, the efficiency or the execution and the security and others performance of the application is very good. If you want, you can directly do it also, but the efficiency will be increased. So there is no difference if you write a function, if there is one, but the efficiency as per the service now is also recommended to do the stuff. That is the basic scenario we have to check. For example, if you see here, it was coming as a mandatory read only, right? If it is a read only, what we can do is, so we cannot give the option. So here we can write here as a one more option like if So user, or else we can write here if user underscore email id is not empty, is not, I'm sorry, empty, and user underscore mobile underscore phone is not empty, then only this has to execute. So if both is not empty, then only it has to script has to execute. Let's see what happens. And I'm just giving both are on. So just reload. See here, now script is not executed, right? Since the Android phone number is sorry, and ATF user is a phone number is empty. So for example, if I fill ATF user, ATF, right? I'm sorry, I have given ATS. For the ATF user, I'm just giving a phone number as a different. So I'm just giving mobile number is different. Mobile number. So this is the one, and I'm just going to save this one. And now even I'm just going to ATF user. I'm selecting. See, now it was executed. Why? Because since both are not empty, then only it has to face. Like that, you can do the permutation come any one of the empty, we cannot execute it. Like that, you can write a if else ladder and we can update the same thing for it. Okay. I hope you understood, right? This is the on-change client script. So I think that email ID script has some issue. I will check and let you know on this one next class. So you don't worry. Just practice on this on-change client script only. This one for the email validation. For this one. Anyone has any doubts? Okay, very good. And also you can see, right, for yesterday we sorry, in that one we have seen this Australia scenario, right? This also we can do it from the C. Depending upon this hostel field value, this field's visibility and mandatory is changing. That means depending upon the hostel field, the remaining fields is changing. So here also you can apply the client script. Visible and mandatory, right? Here also you can, if it's a true, some fields has to visible and mandatory. If it is a false, some fields has to uh, not visible and not mandatory. That also you can apply from the this on-change client concept. I hope it clear. But I'm sorry guys. I am not sure why that it was not execute. I can check later. Maybe my instance. Sometimes what happened, instance issue also will not execute. So I will check in the in my another instance. Will see you. Okay. Any other questions you have for today's topic? Any questions you have? Fine. Thank you. And any doubts for previous topics? Yesterday topics. Any doubts? Okay. If no doubts, we can wind up the call. I hope.